Hey everyone, welcome to Math Doctor YouTube channel, and I'm your host Amit. So today we will be discussing an interesting concept in statistics, that is types of variables. So how many types of variables we have? So we can classify the variables in two types of variables in any data set. Like in any data set we have multiple kinds of variables. For example, if you have a student data set, then we will have name, roll number, marks, address, like that. So all those variables can be actually classified under two categories, and those categories are: one is qualitative variable, and second is one is quantitative variable, second is qualitative variable. So quantitative variables, as the name suggests, quantity, these are actually also called as numerical variables also, and qualitative variables are also known as categorical variables also. Categorical variables. So further, quantitative variables can also be classified as further uh, in uh, in two different categories. One is discrete variables and continuous variables. Now, what is discrete variable? Discrete variables are those numerical variables which are written in the form of integers. So, for example, how many students are number of students in a class? Number of students in a class. So the answer could be here. There can be 10 students, 20 students, 25 students, 30 students. But there cannot be there cannot be 25.6 students in a class, right? Agree? So those variables which are which can be written in purely integer form and are in positive numbers, those are known as discrete variables. So for example, the number of students in a class cannot be -1, right? It cannot be, we cannot have -1 students in a class. Minimum value we can have is 0. So so minimum number of students we can have in a class is 0. Are uh, these are known as discrete variables. So for example, another example, if we'll take number of road accidents in India. Number of road accidents. So it can be, let's say, per year 1000, 2000, 3000, or any number. So those are known as discrete variables. Now continuous variables are those variables which can be written in the form of uh, which can be represented in the form of decimal numbers also. For example, weight of weight of a person. Weight of a person. Now my weight can be 72.5 kg, right? It can be. Another example could be distance. So the distance between Mumbai to Delhi could be 1100.72 kilometer, right? Third example could be temperature. So for example, today the temperature is here is 18.6 degrees Celsius. So those integers which can be written in the form of in the form of decimals, which can be represented in form of decimals, those are known as continuous variables. Now these are quantitative variables. If we talk about qualitative variables, then further we have two kind of variable. One is nominal variable, and second is ordinal variables. Now, first of all, these are categorical variables, so we don't have numbers in terms of represent. And even though if there is number in representing them, then those number doesn't signify any value in terms of the number. So actually that they are those numbers are actually representing the categories. So we will discuss about this difference. So let's talk about nominal variable. Nominal variables are those which simply represents one quality of the person, and and those qualities will not have any order. So for example, if we talk about blood group of a person, blood group. So if we talk about the blood group, then what does this signifies? Let's say I have B positive blood group, other person have AB negative, other person have O positive. So here these variables are nominal. They are simply denominating one characteristics, but these variables doesn't have any order in them, right? For example, there is no order like AB negative is a better blood group than B positive blood group, nothing like that, right? So this could be one example. Another example could be, so for example, eye color. Let's say if we have person, then we have eye color. It can be brown, gray, dark, brown, gray, dark. So, so like this. So these variables represent some characteristics of the individual, but they don't have any order. Whereas ordinal variables, so for example, if you take one more example, then student ID. Now student ID, let's say or roll number. So roll number is, my roll number is 101. Another person roll number is 102. Now this doesn't mean that the roll number 102 is higher than 101. Although the number 102 is higher than 101, but there is no significance in terms of order. So both are equal. 101 and 102, both roll numbers are equal. Both students are equal. So those are known as nominal variables. Whereas ordinal variables are those variables, these are also categorical variables, but they have the order. So for example, if you are representing the height of students, so suppose if you have three categories, then let's say we have small, medium, and tall. Now if you'll see, these are categorical variables, but there is an order. So small is here less than medium, and medium here is less than tall. So there is an order. Similar way, if we take one more example, that rating movie rating by viewers. So for example, if we are rating the movie on a scale of 1 to 5, and 1 being the poorest and 5 being the best, then 1 is less than 2, is less than 3, is less than 4, is less than 5. So here is an order here, right? So those variables, those categorical variables where there is an order and order makes sense. So for example, rank of students, if you talk about rank of students in a class. So rank, first rank, second rank, third rank. So there is an order in those ranks. So if you have any rank, if you have any order in categorical variables, then those variables are known as ordinal variables, right? So we are done with the definition, and now let's take an example. I have taken one small data set. I think I can zoom in a little bit. Oh, let me see. Or yep, we can zoom in a little bit now. Now, if you will see here, so for example, this is data set. Now we have to classify all these four variables as the we will classify them. Which kind of variables are these? So if you will see, now let's start with the invoice one. So we will start with the invoice one. So for invoice, so this is although these are numbers, but both invoice are equal to me or to the company. So what kind of variable it is? Out of the above four, this one is nominal, because it is only giving us a number which has no more significance than just being the number. Similar way, customer name. So for a company, for me, John is as equally important as like Harry. So there is no order, nothing. So this one is also nominal variable. So here, if you will see, then this is product, also nominal, because it is also representing simple one information. Now quantity, if you will see, this is discrete, this is not nominal. If you will see, now this one is discrete. And why not it is not why it is not continuous? Because let's say if you have laptop quantity 2, then we cannot have 2.2 laptops or 1.5 laptops, right? We cannot have that. So this is discrete. Now price, if you will talk about, this is continuous, because we have the price in percentage. So this is continuous variable. And customer satisfaction is actually order because 5 is better than 2. So this one is actually ordinal. This one is ordinal. So, so these were the examples and definition of different variables in statistics. Do let me know if you have any doubt. If you have any doubt, do let me know in comments, and we will be covering other topics in next videos. And in case if you want us to cover some specific topic which you are facing difficulty, do let us know in comments. Then we will try to cover that in our next videos. So thanks everyone. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye bye.